Hey everybody, today's workout is a plyometric with an ab series, and we're going to get started by warming up and getting our muscles nice and warm, getting our blood flowing. You always need to warm up. I like to warm up between 5 and 10 minutes depending on how much time I have. Today I am just doing some jogging in place, I'm doing some side jumping, just anything that gets your heart rate going. You want to gradually increase the intensity when you are warming up. Don't go too hard at the very beginning. Really let yourself get into the groove and getting ready for your workouts. I'm going to throw some windmills in here to stretch my shoulders out because those have been really sore, and just getting everything nice and loose. For plyometrics, it's lots of jumping, so I'm going to stretch out my hamstrings by doing these toe touches and really getting those hammies nice and warmed up, and my blood is pumping now. My Energize has kicked in and I'm ready to go. I'm going to do just a little bit of runner stretching to get my legs nice and stretched out so that I can have massive flexibility as I go through my plyometric workouts. I'm going to start round one by doing bench run-ups. I am going to start out slower so I can get my stability and make sure that my bench is nice and supported and not going anywhere. You can use a step up, you can use a bench, whatever you have at home or at your gym will do. And I'm going to do these for 1 minute. I'm going to take a 1 minute rest, and then I'll do them for 1 minute again. So this is the first one because it's the one I do not like the least, but I always love the workout that I get doing bench run-ups. Everything is firing here. I'm using my arms, my legs, my core is really tight. I'm using everything to do this, and I'm just making sure that I'm going at a pace that's manageable, but at the same time, it is still challenging me so that I can get that cardio in and I can make sure that I am working. You don't want to do this and be going too slow. If you feel like you can amp it up, definitely do so. This is a great full body workout. It's going to exhaust you. It did me, you can tell. All right, and then we're going to go into round two, up and over bench hops. You're going to do this for 1 minute, take a 1 minute rest and repeat. And you're just going to set yourself up in the middle of your bench, putting your hands down, keeping a flat and neutral back. And you're going to see me just hopping over the side of the bench here. You're going to see me reset myself a couple times because this is definitely challenging, but this is really going to give you that cardio workout. It's really going to work everything. Plyometrics are great because they work everything. You are torching calories here. So 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and then repeat. Okay, round three, we're going to do squat jumps. Squat jumps are excellent. You can see here that I'm kind of struggling to get my pace going as I'm doing this. So I chose not to edit that out because I wanted to show you guys that I too, struggle to get started sometimes. So squat jumps, you're just squatting down and then you're jumping. So what the trick is with doing squat jumps is to make sure that your feet are hip width apart. And when you come down, you're sitting down almost like you're sitting down into a seat, and then you're going to use your arms to propel you upward and push all the way through the backs of your feet. That way you are not hurting your knees when you do this exercise. Squats are excellent full body exercise. Make sure you tighten your core really tight here. I'm using a core belt so I have something to push my abs up against too. If you've had kids, this is an excellent option because sometimes your core might not be as tight and it might be hard to tell if you are engaging it. So a core belt can be an excellent option. So you're going to do that for a minute on, a minute rest, and then repeat. Okay, round four, we're going to do 360 in and outs. This is a great agility exercise with a great cardio component, and you're just going to go in and out with your feet all the way around into an imaginary circle. I love these because no matter who you are or how fit you are, everything jiggles, everything moves here. So don't be embarrassed by that. This is going to be very, very great for your overall endurance, your stamina, and agility is something that also challenges your mind, which gives you an amazing overall workout. All right, round five. Skater jumps with weights. I used 5-pound dumbbells here. You're going to want to go a little lighter. 5 to 10 is usually what I choose to do. And start off slow so that you can master the movements. You see me going a little slower at first and then gradually taking up the intensity. Plank skaters are horizontal jumps with a little bit of a jump. And then you're going to take one foot behind the other, almost like a curtsy lunge. And you're going to take the weights with you as you turn. Use your head. Look in the direction that you're turning. It's going to give you great core rotation. And engage your core. Make sure that you are really pushing out through the backs of your feet and not off of your toes in this exercise. All right, round 6 are switch jumps. These are killer for the quads. These are how I built my quads to what they are now. So you're just going to squat down, use your arms, and you're going to try to keep the front of your body forward as you use your legs to go side to side. And you're just going to switch from right to left as you see me doing here. And keep your shoulders forward is really important on this exercise, as well as your hips. You see me reset myself a couple times just to get my form right. If you have to do that, no problem. Form is always better than speed. Okay, in our ab series, first thing I'm going to do is some leg lifts here. Any leg lift will do. Get a squishy mat, sit down on it. I'm using some dumbbells to kind of give myself a target of how high I want to be lifting my legs. I'm going to do that for a minute. I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to go into these figure eights. I'm going to take an 8-pound dumbbell here. Any one that you want will do. You want something that's manageable, but at the same time, it challenges you. You're going to kind of lean back a little bit. You're going to make sure to switch on your core, okay? And this is going to challenge your obliques. It's going to challenge your whole abdominals, and using the dumbbells also going to bring in your upper body. So you're getting a full body workout with this. This is not just your abs. And you're going to want to take these like you're drawing a figure 8 or like you're rowing a boat here, and really, really squeeze your core. You want to exhale as you bring that weight down next to your side, and make sure that you keep both butt cheeks on the ground. Once you've completed that, you'll rest for a minute, and then you'll do leg lifts again. I'm a little more coordinated this time around than I was the first time. With the leg lifts, you just want to make sure that you really are using your core, that you're not swinging your legs. You can see me kind of start to get tired here. Just want to make sure that you are using your core. Like I said before, if you need to use a core belt, I find that it really helps me, especially after having 2 kids, to know that my core is switched on. My abs are clenched, very tight and engaged. I'm going to go back into those figure 8s again, and like you're rowing a boat. And I'm really glad that I used the 8-pound weight and not the 10 here, because you can see that this was really challenging me. All right, now we're gonna stretch. I'm gonna stretch out my hamstrings. Thank you guys so much for watching this plyometric workout. And if you like this, please subscribe so you never miss another video.